Hi everyone, my name's Juliet and I'm a British writer. Today I'd like to talk about life as it is at the moment and writing. As I speak, the whole world is experiencing a crisis, and this was not something the majority of us saw in our future for this year. One of the old writing rules is write what you know. Although that can have a number of interpretations, one thing is for certain. We now know a lot more things than we did last year. Things that we no longer have to make up in our heads, and that seem like science fiction. We know that a global health crisis really can happen. We also know how scarily quickly it can spread. We know how unprepared people are for such things. We know how our panic has been channeled into excessive purchasing of foodstuffs, toilet roll, and hand sanitizer. We know that governments, even with the best intentions, have trouble acting quickly enough, and that none truly sees all the impacts straight away. We now understand how truly global the economy is, and that there are so many domino effects on businesses and people of a large shutdown that it's difficult to keep up with what needs to be done. We have also discovered how easy global communication might just be the thing that keeps us sane, and that large numbers of people really can work from home if necessary, a thing that even 5 years ago would have been much more difficult. We have had it confirmed how some will try to profiteer from any situation, and realise that others will never understand how serious a situation is, however many times they're told. We also know that many aren't putting themselves first, not least our health service workers and emergency services, but also our food providers and other essential services. My sincere thanks go to every one of them. There will be much more we learn before this comes to an end. It's quite a sobering thought to understand that what we once had to imagine is now real life. I foresee there will be a glut of pandemic novels and stories soon after the crisis has subsided, if not before. I have the sense that I'll have a nasty taste in my mouth about that. We might have learned all these things as writers. We might document our feelings, those of others, the facts and figures of what has happened. But we don't have to use those things to remind people of what has happened so soon. We can use all those things we've learned in stories that have nothing to do with a pandemic. And honestly, that's what I think we should do. Leave the immediate documenting to non-fiction. Give everyone some space, and let fiction be an escape. Thank you for listening. I hope you're staying safe, and I'll speak to you again soon.